Hey everybody, we're continuing today to look at the behavior of atoms when they're bonded together. Today, we're going to start talking about thermal energy. We're going to do this by looking at a simulation of 4 atoms that are bonded together. We're going to slowly add kinetic energy to the atoms and see how that affects some of the various quantities that we're interested in measuring. I'm going to film the simulation for you. You're going to use the data points to fill the table in your DL manual. I'll point out where the data is, but it's up to you to actually write it down. Here's our 4 atoms. The data is up here to the right. From top to bottom, these are kinetic energy, potential energy, total energy, temperature, pressure, the RMS speed of the atoms, and the volume. For the purposes of this activity, we don't need to be worried about these last 3 quantities. We only need to be worried about the energies and the temperature. If we start this going, we can see that the kinetic energy is fluctuating ever so slightly. However, notice that the kinetic energy is much less than the potential energy. Let's see what happens if we start adding kinetic energy to the system. Let's add 2 times 10 to the negative 21 joules of energy and see how this affects those values. Hopefully you can now see that the atoms are wiggling back and forth a little bit. Their kinetic energy has increased. Make sure you take all the data points you need to fill in your table for this step right now. All right, we're going to add the same amount of energy 2 more times and see how it affects these values. The atoms are now wiggling a little bit more. All right, let's add our final bit of kinetic energy.